from in close.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Irving to Durant. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Karis LeVert at the line for 2 shots. 71% for his career. Misses the first. Oh, he missed on a pair.
Don't even play with him. CK.
Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. To Lopez. Just not going down.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
And the rebound, corralled by Lopez. Bledsoe with the basketball. They trail by 2. Adetokunbo to Lopez. Lays it up and in.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about.
Bledsoe. They work it down to Gasol. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
I'm a little bit disappointed in the celebration right there, Ed. I mean, live your best life. I want to see a little bit more passion on the next play.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Bledsoe with it up top. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Cleans it up. Offensive board. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in Game 1. Jay and I are back after this. It's the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Second quarter's set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
And count the basket inside.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Hill into the front court. 2-point advantage. To Lopez. Robin Lopez. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Tough make through traffic.
Welcome to the league, young fella. But just because you got a bucket doesn't mean that you don't have to do your rookie chores after the game.
Bucks at the controls. Hill. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
You gotta get up on that. Big kick right there.
Brook Lopez with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And the finish at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Short jumper off the mark. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Bucks basketball. Adetokunbo to Middleton. take stock of the floor. Adetokunbo. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Mitchell. Robinson snatching it out of the air. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. Hill. Well defended. Somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Adetokunbo to Lopez.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a two-point basketball game. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Irving slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Brook Lopez, tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Count it.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Giannis with it up top. All time as we march towards halftime. To Lopez. Can't connect from inside.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Brook Lopez. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn. They'll try to design something here to get a late bucket before the halftime buzzer. $17-footer at the buzzer. It's halftime here in Game 1. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Bucks at the controls. To Bledsoe. Driving right to the basket. Throws it down.
I mean, deep.
Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
First try at the line, no good. Misses the second as well. Hill across the timeline. It's an 8-point lead. To Middleton. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Dinwiddie. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
To Gasol. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Works it up top. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Here comes the screen. George Hill. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now a steal by Milwaukee.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Middleton to Gasol. From the painted area. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Gasol to Middleton. Trying to cash in. Middleton off the mark. To Hollis Jefferson. Stuffs it down with authority.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
George Hill. To Gasol. Down low. Pau Gasol. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Going to launch beyond the arc. And the rebound corralled by Hill. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Bucks with the lead. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And Jay, remember, this was a tie game at halftime. The third quarter, that was disastrous.
Everything they did right in the first half, they're doing wrong in the third quarter. Now it's time to get back to what the first half mentality was, because it's time for the fourth quarter.
Here comes the screen. Irving to Durant. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Middleton to Lopez. Short jumper off the mark. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Durant. Irving. And he throws it down. Power play by DeAndre Jordan. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Here's Lopez, down low. Shot from the lane, won't go.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Durant to Irving. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does 2 things. Number 1, it creates distance in a hurry. Number 2, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is a difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just made BJ the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of the shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. The Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo to Middleton. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good. To Durant. The Nets now with 4 to shoot to Irving. Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Not going down for him this time.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on a three-point play. Career 88% from the line. Free throw up and good. Three-point play. Gets them back to within a point. Bucks at the controls. DeAndre Jordan pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 1. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot? Freak for 2. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's now 4 for 6.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout. Let's see what they come up with. Down a point here in the final minute. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. The Bucks claim victory. They've grabbed game 1 of this best-of-5 series. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks almost let this one get away from them, but they managed to get the victory. They were very opportunistic on defense, and it earned them a bunch of steals. Those first turnovers made all of the difference. When you have a look at these highlights, you can see how this team wasn't able to get it together. It was definitely a frustrating loss. Check out the leading scores for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense. But still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
Brook Lopez really turned this game into a spectacle with all of the block shots. He put together an amazing combination of timing and awareness to provide some excellent highlights.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Bucks. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.